change. Hell, man, the world's gone to place to be. Love can reach around your way. I hold my hands on the edge. Change, change, change. This is where they get into the speech. Change. I have a penny. Hey, take it easy, man. We're making a film about us. Jeff, classic guy. You hear that? That's BB King. My name is Cliff Braxton. I am a vegan. Jazz music is what I do, and urban camping is who I am. What is urban camping? Urban camping is life. You know, I got into urban camping through a trip to New York. I have a cousin who lives in Soho and has a penthouse there, and he was showing me around all these places around New York, and I noticed that a lot of people there were so passionate about getting back to nature that they would go to these spots around New York and sleep there. I'm gonna cut down urban camping. I want to be able to express myself in such an artistic way that only these people, only these like elite folks in New York knew how to do. And that's when I found out that all over the world, all over America even, people were doing this. The best urban campers I found, no doubt, Africa. They must be so rich that they even make me look poor, you know, because they're doing that 24/7. You know, they must be like kings out there. They urban camp so much that their skin has actually become so tan and so acclimated to their environment that it doesn't even look like normal white anymore, like everyone else. Must be BB King Day or something. That's BB King. The first thing you need to do is buy proper attire. You have that, you know, go to your local store, get fine slacks, get a fine t-shirt, make sure it's clean so you can apply your own stylistic touches to it. I spent $300 on shoes. Wash yourself, make yourself sure you're ready, make sure the environments are all there, everything looks good. And then you apply the stylistic changes. This is what everybody does. This is what anyone who is an experienced urban camper knows. This is what you don't want to do. This was me when I first started. You can see it. Amateur. And then you get into the fun stuff, the artistic part of urban camping, where you get to add different, you know, war paints, if you will. Each urban camper applies makeup to their face. Some use natural elements like earth or dirt, and what they do is they rub this on their face and their clothes. This signifies what my ideal and philosophy as an urban camper is. I like to represent myself as a cat, so I do cat whiskers and a cat nose. And this is like, you know, an African tribe wears war paints to signify what clan they're with. The same thing goes for urban campers. Most of you guys see sleeping out there, you know, under buildings and stuff. New, fresh clothes every day. Notice a lot of urban campers choose to have a large brown paint spot on the back of their pants. And I don't know what it signifies, but I've just noticed it's really common. My biggest fear when I started urban camping is that I wasn't going to be accepted, that I wasn't, you know, refined enough. I guess what we're doing now is I'm going to show you a little bit of what urban camping is in the field, some field work. So I'm going to take you to a couple of my favorite spots. Ready? No, I'm not Jewish. I just wear a yarmulke as a fashion statement. we're doing now is I'm taking you to one of my favorite spots to urban camp. For me, it's an hour-and-a-half drive. I spent a lot of money on gas, a lot of different things, but, you know, I drive an hour and a half every day to get to the best urban camping spots. And right now I'm going to show you what it's like to be an urban camper. Look at the guy over my shoulder right now. This guy is always in my spot. Every time I'm here, this guy is always there first. So I've been here at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and for some reason this guy is just always bogarting my spot. And that's the best spot. It's like he lives here or something. Welcome to Mecca! This is it. This is the hub, you know. You come out here on any night, any number of night, I guess because of the canopy. If you come out here on any night, you can find, you know, a huge, any number of urban campers right here. See that? It's BB King. It's BB King. Is that him right behind me? BB King! BB! Nope, that's a swan. And here's the process usually. You come here at night, meet a bunch of people here, you take your stuff off, throw it. It smells kind of like pee over here, so I'm not going to do it there. You just throw your stuff down right here, put your stuff here, lie down, bed, blanket, stars above you, your friend right next to you. That's the life, man. It smells, I think I'm sitting in pee. I think I'm sitting in pee. I guess it must be organized activities time or something because I don't see any right now. But by 8, 9 o'clock, they'll all be here in huddles, in groups, just talking to each other, being a family. Anytime you're around here, you can find plenty of people who are willing. That's BB King. Any number of people who are willing to help you, stop, have a conversation with you. The first thing you learn, and you learn it quickly, is that urban camping costs a fortune. I've spent so much of my money. I'm nearly broke now in the amount of time I've spent. I mean, I still have a ton of money, but I've spent a lot of it on urban camping. This is my old place. We moved out like 15 years ago because we needed more space. But this is where me and my dad both grew up. He doesn't really support urban camping so much, but on him, right? Peed on him before. 6 figures right now is not enough to cover the expenses, so maybe once the economy goes back up again, there'll be more urban campers. I mean, until I get a higher paying job, you know, then that's it. These guys out on the streets have worked so hard. I mean, I assume most of them must be billionaires to afford it the way they do. I'm about to be bought out of being able to do urban camping. I mean, it's become somewhat of a phenomenon over time, I think. And I think people have... Oh. Hey, Eric! My friend Eric camps in there. And I personally love the fact that it's growing. You know, urban campers are so respected in the communities that I've been to that, you know, strangers that don't even know them will come up and bring them food, and bring them money, and present them, you know, gifts and food. And most people are so ashamed that they cannot be urban campers that they don't even make eye contact. And, you know, being from a family where, you know, it's alright sometimes to look at me, to have people avoid eye contact with me because they respect me so much is my goal. The library is a hotbed for urban campers. You can always almost find some in there. And I assume they're reading all the books in there because a lot of them are so smart. Most of these urban campers are so smart that if you even try to hold a conversation with them, if you even try to talk to them, they won't be able to talk to you back. They're so smart they can only talk to themselves. And that's why you see so many urban campers having conversations with themselves. They're the only one that is capable of communicating on their level. You know, I can only imagine what kind of, you know, equations and life-changing things that go on in an urban camper's mind. I met an urban camper that has traveled through time. He invented the time machine. I met an urban camper that single-handedly won the Civil War. And just by talking to him, I learned this. I met a man in San Diego who ripped off a rabbit's face and ate it without chewing, just to send the rabbit back to his homeland in Dimension Klarsnak. That's incredible, you know? The man behind me right now, that's Amelia Earhart. BB King! Same swan. I'd say urban campers are probably the most sought after or effective lobbyists. Every urban camper I run into, the first thing they ask for, change. Political change. Can I please have change? Give me change. We need change. I need change. Can I have some change, please? And it's a begging, a need. And these people represent an entire society. Change. We all need change. You, sir, you need change. You, sir, you need change. You, give me change. You, give me change. Can I have change? Why? I met a man who was so free from society, so free from rules, that he ate his own feces. And that type of environmental consciousness is incredible. He is completely self-sufficient. He drank his own pee. He drank someone else's pee. Welcome to my home. You know, that's amazing. The city of privilege, the city of freedom, the city of riches galore. Beautiful.
Since it's so well known that urban campers, you have to be wealthy to even start it, and it seems like you become wealthy from it. There's not certain people on the street who are gonna come at you a certain way.
No, we're all rich, so, you know. I don't know what else to do other than just stare directly at the camera.
Too good.
Don't you mean do well?
No, I mean do good.